I noticed, is this something you picked up from Tekashi going at all these rappers and essentially being like, you ain't gonna do shit? Like when you went at Meek,
he was doing it first.
Were you doing that first or was that?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I've always had but it was more of a challenging dialogue, right? I think now, you know what I mean? Like I just started to realize how stupid it is. That's what 6ix9ine did expose. Like
they ain't gonna do shit.
They ain't gonna do shit.
That's what I'm asking.
They ain't gonna do shit.
That's what I'm asking.
They ain't gonna do shit, bro. Like he definitely exposed. Yo, I used to think these dudes were killers. I'm like, yo, a nigga like me gotta have like 40 bodies. Nobody knows about it. It's buried somewhere like in Oklahoma. This guy's, yo, you hear how he's rapping? He's the then you see these dudes like swing, like you see them punch in the bag. You're like, hold on, this is not a killer. No, he's a shooter though. He gotta be a shooter. This guy's a killer. And then you realize like, yo, in reality, all the rappers who are killers, they go to jail like really quickly. Like everybody else really considers themselves as a brand. And working in media, you start seeing how fake this shit was. One of the first times Meek Mill ever, him and his team got mad at me. I posted a video. This is how much they want to keep their gangster image. I posted a video of Meek Mill in the hood, right? He goes back to Philly after a while. There was a big ass block party. I guess, I don't know if there was a shot fired or something like that. Someone sent me a video of 6 armed police officers, off duty of course, who are working security for him, with their guns drawn, and they have him in the middle like he's fucking Trump or fucking Biden. And I posted, I said, hey, Meek Mill being secured by his security after, there was like a fight or whatever the case is. They hit me, yo, take that down. And I'm like, wait, what? Now, they gave me the most bullshit reason. Oh, nah, that's probation. I'm like, y'all are on Instagram the whole time showing y'all at the location. Why can't this part be shown? The facade that they're giving you is that these dudes are killers.
Yeah.
For 6ix9ine to still be alive after this long says something, right?
There's some credibility to what you're saying, but at the same time, it's not all fluff because you do keep your location secretive for that purpose so they can't catch up to you.
No. Well, hear what I'm saying though. The people and
you don't tell people where you live.
No, but I'm talking about like he won't even like geotag where he's at or stuff like that because he knows people are looking for him.
No.
Like if you walked in Philly right now,
talking about aren't rappers.
Yeah, but you know they
that's when he
mans
exposed.
though.
He didn't like even when I know people are saying he exposed Chicago. Nah, it's not Chicago. He was trying to expose the Chicago rappers. He was trying to expose particular rappers. And what people don't want to admit in rap is that these dudes are multi-million-dollar brands. Yeah. And they rap like they're murderers. And they act like they would throw it away for nothing. Yeah. They won't.
That's a part of the brand.
What I mean? And it's like, hey, listen, and to be honest, you get to a certain level, like Meek Mill could roll around with 30 people. Like, yeah, if I have no security and I run into Meek Mill with his 30 paid goons, it might be a problem. Yeah. But am I really like thinking Meek is a killer? He's not. Do you think Meek Mill is a killer? Let me ask you a question.
I do think he did stuff in his past. He has.
Okay, he's a multi-million-dollar rapper. We don't care about his past. That sounds cute. He went to jail. He went back to jail for a wheelie and then he started crying. Now he's free.
Wow.
No, I'm being honest with you. I mean, no.
I feel you.
I had to evaluate. I had to, like, there was a point where I realized the moment I realized that what you're scared of with rappers, I could also do, bro. You think I don't got the same amount of money to have 30 people walk around and go every single place with me?
No, I feel that, but I'm saying how it's not. We would be calling the rappers stupid if they're out doing the stuff that they're rapping about, but their goons around them is the people who are supposed to take care of that. So it's like there's gonna be somebody who just wants to get Meek Mill's favor and be like, "Yo, I got at," and he won't even be Meek's man, but he'll just stall off on you and be like, "Yo, Meek, I got him for you."
Okay,
like that can happen.
Now you're right about that, but I'm supposed to be scared of Meek Mill for that. That can happen anywhere. I could say something about any rapper and I don't even know the person has a problem, and then hasn't happened to Charlamagne. That's true.
Super fan.
Yeah, it could happen.
But it's not
what
that
I'm trying
tough.
to say is that
I don't know.
We as fans are scared of the rapper. You're scared of that rapper.
Yo, the guy who works for Meek doesn't want to lose his job either. Especially not for catching a body for what Akademiks
Yeah,
is
but
saying.
Meek don't want to go back to jail just to
Neither
smack him up.
Neither does the security guard that gets to fuck bitches on the side with Meek, that gets to tour around the world with Meek, that gets to go to Sixers games with Meek. You think he's risking
Meek
all
is
that
hanging with
to
billionaires.
shoot at?
No, Meek is hanging with billionaires.
Yeah. It's a different world, bro.
Yo, the only thing, what I realize in terms of this industry, if I was beefing with some hood niggas who really didn't have nothing to lose, I would be really scared.
Mm-hmm.
I realize these niggas are brands, and I know, bro, I've been in a situation,
friends with Robert
I've
Kraft.
literally been in a situation where I told my guy, I said, please don't do nothing, because they're going to say I did it. I don't move around like that. I don't want nobody swinging on nobody on behalf of me. That's not my thing. So when you have money, power, and influence, and especially you're in hip hop, and you have an entourage, that's the job of the entourage. But that's not the fans think that you're scared of the rapper. That's not the case. There's certain rappers, they're actually still living like they're goons.
Who?
Who Shiesty? He's in jail. Yeah. He was in the club. Somebody apparently pickpocketed him for 40K. I don't know how that happens. And he takes out a gun. He takes out a gun. What I'm trying to say is that the idiotic rappers are still operating like they're goons. And 6ix9ine did help expose that. Because
and that's why the casual fan, I think, loves him, because the casual, right? Not the person who's from the streets, the person who's not from the streets wants to believe that all those people talking that street shit that they're intimidated of are lying.
Yo,
don't you want to believe that the people that you're scared of are full of shit?
Yo, you hear what I'm saying? I remember, because I was trying to talk him down out of many beefs. Please don't. 6ix9ine.
But again, he's using these beefs like tokens, right? It's not real.
No. But he's like, yo, stop thinking everybody's these killers. And I think his perspective was he was rolling with a bunch of dudes who
were killers.
Literally were trying to kill people. And I think he was like, hey, I'm in this young part of my career, and I see the risk of actually having these people around. Like, for example, I remember telling him, I said, yo, first of all, it's conflict of also interest. I'm like, yo, I love Chief Keef. Please leave Chief Keef alone. Yeah. Don't beef with Chief. Also, the internet narrative is that Chief Keef is one of the most ruthless humans on earth.
Yeah. Is he?
Now, here's the thing. For him, he's like, what? Chief Keef came to New York, and this is documented in court. He's still talking about it. It's cool. So, you know what I mean? We're not saying nothing. His dude shot at Chief Keef. He's like, if he's a ruthless guy, we're shooting at him. What's going on? And then I think for the fans, they're like, wait, how does this happen? And I do think that's what I was saying about rappers. Certain rappers are like that, but most rappers, they're brands, bro. And I know, listen to a gangster rapper rap gangster music, we want to be so married to the lifestyle that you think they're doing it. You forget that they're managing a multi-million-dollar brand that only a few and only the stupid ones would jeopardize. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Even I wouldn't jeopardize my brand. Like, you think if Meek Mill was really a killer, Meek Mill would have been done something to me. I'm telling you. But if he did, he would jeopardize everything he got going on.
So what I'm saying
but
is
even
that
the entourage point,
tough.
real quick, even the entourage point, if you got, using his word, a multi-million-dollar brand, you can't have an employee. What happens when an employee says some shit that's a part of Nike? They cut that motherfucker loose. You can't do that around me. You got to have your shit tight if you're in my entourage.
Yeah, you need professional intel.
Yes.
Yeah, no, what I'm just speaking to is that it's not tough for Act to call out Meek
it's
when he
easier
knows
to beef with rappers
Meek's
and real
not
street
going to do anything to him to jeopardize
That's
what he
his
had.
point.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's not tough.
Play this.
That's his point.
I could call out Meek.
No, it's not tough. That's not tough.
Yo, I could call out Meek. I would never go to Philly and be like, yo, all y'all gangsters in Philly's pussy. No.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Ever. But Meek Mill don't even be in Philly. Meek Mill flying around on private jets and helicopters, going to Michael Rubin's house and goddamn, what's the other dude that owns the
Robert Kraft.
Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that rappers live and they benefit and profit off the facade, the perception.
Right.
Yes, in his previous life, he used to do a lot of those things.
Yeah.
At this point, coming out of jail, do you really think?
Nah.
And I think that's the point.
Okay, so I'm with you on that. So 6ix9ine sees this. He understands, okay, these guys are $1 million brands and they have to operate like brands. Like the street shit is, I want to get in good
Anybody
favor.
who doesn't do that, all go to jail like 6ix9ine did.
Like 100%.
Remember that.
100%.
Like, if they didn't go to jail, ask yourself, what are they doing?
Young boys, I think, in jail now, right?
Anybody who does that go to jail.
Yeah.
So when you've been if your favorite gangster rapper been rapping about killing people for the last 20 years, and he don't even have a jaywalking ticket, he exposed that part of it.
Okay, so when he decides to beef, is he simply going, okay, I need to stir up the internet. Let me start talking some shit about somebody who says they're a super thug, but I know they're not.
Yeah.
Simply, that's it?
No.
Is it more methodical?
No, it's not. Because, he has a recent issue with Lil Durk, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Because, one of my favorite rappers is King Von, and he passed away.
Yeah.
And I consistently tell him, I'm like, hey, first of all, King Von passed. You can't keep dissing him.
Yeah.
Like, what's your issue? And I even told him, I'm like, maybe you do need a little bit of therapy, because I think the beefing at first was you just responded, and it hit in his mind is that I'm doing my thing, but I've never just dissed you randomly.
I'm responding to you talking shit about me.
I'm responding because you randomly said fuck me.
Yeah.
And because you just said fuck me,
now it's on forever.
Don't get mad. And 50 used to say this. Mm-hmm. They look at 50 was like, yo, they look at me after I shoot the motherfucker, but nobody saw when he stepped on my shoe. You know what I mean? So, and his thing was like, don't judge the response when you didn't have the same energy for the person who kicked it off.
Yeah.
And I think that's how he still views it. It's always, I remember even with
what's the Durk thing? Explain Durk.
So him and Lil Durk, I think there was pretty much almost no issue. And Durk was almost kind of in the middle when it came to his issue with Chief Keef. And all of a sudden, when he gets locked up, he's now labeled as a snitch. Durk chose, he's like, all right, he's going to stay away, clearly, right? Durk never really dissed him.
Right.
But I think, number one, he signed King Von. King Von rapped about him. And it was like a rap. It was like, yo, 6ix9ine said he seen it. And I think he talked about him a couple times on live. And I think for 6ix9ine, it was just like, hey, if you like me, just ignore me. But if you comment on me and it's negative,
I'm gonna have to say something. Yeah.
And he went at both of them, and I think what happened, truthfully, I think Durk took that energy and he blew up. Durk's one of the biggest artists in the game right now.
Yeah.
And I told him that. I said, yo, he harnessed your energy. He didn't respond to you.
Yeah.
And at the moment when you were getting blackballed, he got everybody to support him because it was the antithesis of you.
Yeah. It's kind of like what happened with Rory and Mal and Joe.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so
that's one of the reasons why this is going to be the last time I mention it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm, checking the accountant with my man Alex over there. You hear me? We got to check the accountant.
Stop it.
You got to check the accountant over there, man. Looking good?
We got to check the accounting.
We got to check it out, man.
We got to check the accounting, bro.
This is a wild boy right here.
Yo,
he's a wild boy, man.
I know in that little piss break, I gave him my email. He gonna send me the Excel spreadsheet of the account.
We gotta look at it. We gotta look at it, bro. We gotta take a look with the books.
Yeah, we gotta look.
How much are they paying? We gotta know.
Like you were saying.
As you were.
I love Alex. He was gonna be like, yo, you making this difficult for me, man. I got you, bro. I got you.